sit in the remembrance of Baba and with awareness what Baba is going to teach us. And he has specially come for us, for godly students. And teaching us laws of lawmaker, the methods, and the responsibility he is setting in the confluence age, because we are elevated souls. So the title of the Murli is Responsibilities of Confluence Aged Elevated Souls, dated 24th of December 72. Baba says, do all of you now know the lawmaker, Vidhata, also implies the bestower of wisdom, the law and the method very well. If you know the lawmaker, then you automatically have the laws and methods in your intellect and in your actions. Through the lawmaker, all you elevated souls have become lawmakers also. Do you perform every action considering yourself to be this? Baba is asking this question. Do you perform every action considering yourself to be this? The elevated actions of you Brahmins at this time become the laws for the whole world throughout the entire Kalpa. The actions of you Brahmins are of such importance. Do you perform every action whilst considering it to be of this much importance? You have to perform every action whilst considering yourself to be a creator of the laws. From when and through whom do all the systems that continue throughout the cycle begin? So Baba is keeping us aware by asking important questions. How we are proceeding forward and what methods we are following. Whatever the system and customs of you Brahmins are at this time in your practical life, they become the eternal laws for all time. By performing every action with this awareness, there will never be any carelessness. You have to continue to move along according to the right method, whilst being the embodiment of this awareness. Do you have the awareness that you have to perform action while considering yourself to have such a huge responsibility? The speciality of the confluence age is that every elevated soul has a responsibility. It is not that just a few special souls have been given the responsibility and that you are the ones who follow those laws made by them. So Baba is telling that it's not that few souls are only responsible for making laws and you are not. Baba says at this confluence age, each and every Brahmin soul is responsible for making laws. No, each soul is one who creates the laws now. With this faith, you will be able to attain complete success in every action, because by considering yourself to be creator of laws, you will perform every action with the accurate method. I read this again. With this faith, you will be able to attain complete success in every action, because by considering yourself to be a creator of law, you will perform every action with the accurate method. Through using the accurate method, you definitely receive complete success. So method should be accurate. Then only we are going to receive the success. Vidhi se siddhi. In order to attain success, if you clearly have the understanding of one aspect in the intellect, then you can easily attain success. What is this one aspect? Why do you forget to have this awareness? What is the aspect that makes this happen? If you learn just one yukti, you can easily become free from forgetting for all time. What is that yukti? For everything that comes in front of you as an obstacle, if you learn the yukti to transform this thing that comes in front of you, you can become completely free from obstacles. Because of forgetting, there is wastage in your awareness. Attitude, vision, and connections. Vismriti, I was saying, because of forgetting, there is wastage in our awareness, attitude, vision, and connections. If you learn how to transform all these things, then there can be that firmness and strength. A wasteful awareness. That is the awareness of the body and bodily relations. The awareness of material things for the body becomes instrumental in making you forget the right awareness. So these are the things which makes us unaware: wasteful awareness, body and bodily relationship, and awareness of material things. If you learn how to transform the awareness of the body and bodily relations and the awareness of material things for the body, then can you not create a strong stage? So we don't have to forget, actually. We have to be aware. In the same way, when you learn how to transform your attitude, vision, and relations, then you will come close to perfection. You do not know the method to transfer these things. Instead of having body conscious vision, transform that into soul conscious vision. So Baba is letting us know the method. Instead of having body consciousness vision, transform that into soul consciousness vision. Transform the lockic relationships into alokkic relationships. Baba has 3-4, Murli before has made us understand how lockic can be changed to alokkic, each and every manner. The same Baba is revising us, reminding us again. Because you are lacking in this, you are Baba says, because you are lacking in this, you are not able to reach the stage of perfection. You can see that even matter has the power to transform itself. Science is a power of matter. Science, the power over matter, can transform things in 1 second. It can change cool things hot and hot things cool. Science has this power, does it not? Baba is giving real-time example so that we can understand it easily. It makes a cool atmosphere warm and a warm atmosphere cool. The power of matter is able to transform things, and so is your godly power. That is the power of your elevated source, not able to transform your own vision and attitude. Baba is reminding us how powerful we are. If science can do, our silence cannot do. We elevated souls cannot do this. We cannot transform this vision and attitude. Because of not being able to transform your own attitude and vision, you become an obstacle for your own self. Matter is your creation and you are a master creator. Then just think, my creation has this power, and if I, a master creator, do not have this power, then are these the qualification of an elevated soul? Today, the power of matter is able to do whatever it wants within 1 second. This is why the wandering souls of today wish to see an example of the practical proof of the supreme power, the godly power, and the power of silence. Baba always reminds us now this is not the time for saying only, bhashan only. This is the time for being. How we are reflecting ourselves, how they are seeing us as a form. Then only there would be a change. Because they are tired of listening each and everything. Everything is there on the media. Everything is written. They are very much comfortable. They are very much aware actually, but they have not experienced this. What is the practical proof of the supreme power? So when someone defames you, Baba is letting us know the methods. How can we make them feel the power of supreme power? The power of silence. Baba says, when someone defames you, you should transform the defamation into benefit within 1 second. When others who are under the influence of their sanskar and nature come in front of you as a test with the awareness of your elevated sanskars, you should imbibe the sanskars and nature of being merciful to such souls. Rahm Dil. What kind of sanskars should emerge in front of them? Which form you should have at that point of time? When they try to influence your sanskar, when someone comes in front of you with body conscious vision, transform his vision into soul conscious vision within 1 second. Someone may come in front of you with the intention of making you fall or to bring you under the influence of this bad company. Sangadosh, Baba says, how to change this? It is the only method of transforming yourself, Baba says. At this time, on the basis of your elevated company, you should remove him from the influence of bad company and color him with the color of your elevated company. And that color is basically because I am combined with Baba. That color is reflecting from my eyes, from my elevated stage. By learning the yukti to bring about such transformation, you will never be defeated by any obstacle. On seeing this subtle, elevated service of yours, all of those who come into your connection will surrender themselves to you. Just as when the Father transforms your soul, you give thanks to Him and you surrender yourself to Him, so too all the souls who come into your connection will be thankful to you. स्नेह से परिवर्तन, gratitude, दुआएं. What kind of feelings we are keeping for Baba? The same feelings we we have to have for those souls who are coming in connection. And it is an easy yukti, Baba says. It is an easy yukti, is it not? In any case, any type of vision, any scene, anything has to be transformed. This drama is always changing. So Baba is reminding us of drama also, that we need to keep in our intellect. The drama is always changing. You tell people that transformation has to take place and that everyone has to go to the land of liberation. And that is that if they destroy their sense before transformation on the basis of knowledge and yoga, then they can be liberated from experiencing punishment. Everyone has to return, but whatever each one does, they will receive the return of it. In the same way, everything is going to be transformed, but if at the time when something becomes an obstacle in front of you, you are able to transform it on the basis of your own power, within 1 second, you receive the fruit of your effort. Baba is again reminding us whether to be time conscious or to be soul conscious. We have to give proper attention to this, how we are transforming and what kind of message we are transmitting to the souls who are coming in contact and connection with us. Transformation has to take place. That is definite. Baba says, transformation has to take place, but by transforming something in the right way, in an elevated way, there will be elevated attainment. Elevated way, elevated attainment. If transformation takes place on the basis of time, you will not attain anything. Any obstacle that has come will definitely go away according to the time. But if you transform it before the time, with your power of transmission, then you receive the attainment. So do not think that whatever has come in front of you will automatically go away, or that the karmic accounts of the soul will be settled anyway, or that time itself will teach each one the lesson. No. If I do something, I receive the fruit of it. If time does something, one does not attain anything. That would be the speciality of the time, not your speciality. Whatever happens according to the time is not remembered. But if someone does something without the support of time, then it is said to be a wonder. तब कमाल होती है, बाबा कहता है. Fruit in season does not have as much value as the same fruit being found out of season. Baba has given such a beautiful example, a metaphor for this. Do not think that time will automatically make you perfect. Baba says, do not think that time will automatically make you perfect. You have to become perfect and bring the time close. Time is the creation, and you are the creator. Underline this. Double time it is to be underlined. Time is the creation, and you are the creator. And we'll read this Murli till this two, this paragraph only, and the rest is going to be read tomorrow. Now, sit in silence for a few minutes and just churn what Baba is trying to make me understand. What elevated thoughts he has given me. What are my key takeaways today? And how I'm going to imbibe this. Sit with surrendered man and buddhi. Om Shanti. Yes. What are our key takeaways and who is sharing and taking the number one? Yes. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, a
Yes.
wonderful Murli with deep insights. My takeaways are the right method, because we are the lawmakers. We are creating the memorials. Our every thought, word, and action is creating a memorial every moment in the future, for the future. So, the right method, and the second is a transformation, which I need to bring about in my attitude, vision, and that will depend on the right kind of remembrance every moment, the quality of remembrance, and the connection, which in turn will depend on the connection, sambandh, right sambandh, and experiencing those connections with Baba. And finally, we are the creator of time. Time is our creation. So at the right time, this transformation should happen. It should not be left to the time only, that when the time comes, when the favorable time comes, or when the season comes, then the fruit will be ready. No, even the season may not be favoring it, but still fruit should be ready. That is the transformation, right time. Om Shanti.
Yes, brother. Very true. Yeah, very beautifully explained the importance of time. Yes. Next, who is going to share the tea?
Om Shanti.
Yeah.
I am a lawmaker. You know, the word lawmaker is Vidatha. So I would like to know, have I to put that law into action? So am I a lawmaker or the one who's following the law which is laid down by Vidatha? Because only then will I be able to have a accountability or a responsibility. For this, Baba is saying you have to be accurate. So the yukti which he gives for this is only one: transform, transform, transform. Transform the things in front of you. Samadhan Swarup, transform everything in front of you. Don't say, oh, summertime. And three things he says: no assumption, no automatic change, not that time will change, or not that karmic accounts will settle. This three assumption we should never have, thinking, okay, this is what will happen in change. Why should I change? What has to change will automatically change. So if you have this assumption, then it is a carelessness. That is why I forget, why do I get this kind of assumption? Because of body consciousness. So that's the first point Baba is saying. What is the yukti I do to really be a good lawmaker? Why should I have that responsibility? Because I'm on the world stage. And then he gives us yuktis for it. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister. Whatever you said is absolutely right. And I'll add to my churning to this little bit. Yesterday, when I was reading this question, one thing came into my mind that Baba always says in the Murlis that don't think that kya, kaise, kaka ki bhasha, just forget this. है ना? For you should not remember this kaka ki bhasha. Baba says this. But that is in the sense of when we are going into negative approach. But when Baba is asking this question and we are sitting as a family and Baba is Supreme Soul, then we have learned, when I used to teach kids, then actually we say that this is the WH family. The question we ask is the WH family. But this question really makes us, aware, realize that what is to be done, why is to be done, how is to be done. Baba is giving us each and every yukti for this and why we are doing this. That each and every question Baba has asked, each and every question of this WH family: what, how, why, where, how to be done. And with these questions, he is transforming us and setting us our responsibility at this confluence age, that you are the elevated souls and you are the lawmakers. How it is to be, how the laws are to be made, what awareness you should have. Baba is giving each and every answer. And we sitting here as a family, divine family, and we are churning here. So the right kind of approach we are getting from each and every experienced soul here. It's a beautiful moment, in this group, and each and every group where we join, then we are getting solutions. If we get stuck somewhere, Baba is always there, but we as experienced soul, transforming our energy to one another in this group. Thank you, sister.
Sister, I just had one clarification. When Baba mentions this, Baba says fruit in season does not have as much value as the same fruit being found out of season. I used to think, see, the mangoes should be eaten in the mango season. If I try to eat mangoes which are out of season, then I know they are not naturally grown. They are made to grow. So that one concept which Baba analogy gave, I was just trying to compare it, because there Baba is saying, whatever according to time is not remembered. But anything with the support of time, then it's said to be a wonder. I know fruit grown out of the season is a wonder. Can you just say that, churn of that sentence? Fruit in season does not have as much value as the same fruit being found out.
Yeah, what is coming into my mind is from your sentence only. Just take the example of the locking things, mango. Then how we make it certain that this thing is good? Firstly, come to my awareness that it is grown forcefully. That what you said, that is this grown forcefully means Some chemicals are used, then it is ripened, not in the natural way. है ना? So it is that we are aware now. We are aware of this fact that it is not naturally grown. Secondly, come on to the taste. The taste changes. The taste is basically fruit. What we are getting, Baba is saying, if you don't transform yourself, if you don't put effort, then you are not going to get the result what you desire. That is the taste, I can say. And now I would invite others to please come with their churnings. This is what I am.
So, how the reflection comes while this whole paragraph was read, then sister asked this question. The Bible says, those who do things in time may not be remembered or may be remembered. Those who do things without seeing the time will always be remembered. So if we go back to the Lokic example, we remember people who have supported us in uncertain times. And that becomes a strong relationship compared to people who have come to you at the time it was been required. In the sense, when if some uncertain thing happens and people come to your rescue or they come and support, you will remember them for all your lifetime. That's one example. Second example, Bible says, value of that fruit which is unseasonal is more compared to the value of the fruit which is in season. The context is not about eating that fruit. The context with the reflection that comes to me, the context is about if mangoes have to be bought in winter, the value of that fruit, even if I look at from the money perspective, is going to be much higher compared to the fruit of that season. So that's one reflection that was coming to me when Baba is using this analogy, more than having the value of eating that fruit myself. There are certain, even if you look at some professions, for example, let's go to a chef's example. If he has to make something in the season of winter with mango, and if he has to buy mango in the season, it's going to be very expensive. And the whole dish will cost higher than what the value would be otherwise when the fruit is in the season. Maybe this was one reflection that was coming to me. Invite others to share this.
Beautiful. Beautifully explained.
Rachna-ben, you had unmuted yourself. Would you like to share?
Yeah, she raised hand also.
Yeah.
Om Shanti, sister. Regarding this fruit of which is not unseasonal fruits value, I was thinking that I was relating it in this way that present time for the world is Kali Yuga, and Brahmin souls are in confluence stage. Baba is making us move in a direction which is opposite of the direction in which the world is moving. The world, the values in the world are degrading, and we in Sangam Yuga are in the Charti Kala. So when the times are not in favor, I the soul, with Baba's help, I'm improving, I'm making myself more valuable. So similarly, just like a fruit, when it grows out of season, that plant is also making the effort, and even the creator, the person who is trying to grow this fruit out of season, is also making a greater effort. So and therefore when the plant grows and flourishes, its value is more. That way I was relating it.
Very qualitative way of putting it across, Rachna. When this was reminding me, if we go to the deserts in the world and the kind of plants these days are being grown there with the efforts, with human efforts, and bringing that non-fertile land to a fertile land, the value of that place, the value of that crop is much higher than what otherwise it would be from the perspective of putting all efforts and bringing it up and growing them up. Very well shared as an example, Rajna. But thank you so much.
Om Shanti, sister. I think, as somebody rightly said, I just went to 2 sentences about why did Baba led it to this. Baba said, if you're doing thing according to the time, and then a change has happened, time is the creator, not you. So when a mango which is grown in the mango season is nothing great because it's growing along with others. I call that as herd mentality. So it's nothing, not a big wonder for you to grow a mango in a mango season, but to grow a mango in a season which is not a mango season is a wonder. It is your creation. It is not the creation of time. So mango in mango season is creation of time. Mango in no mango season is your creation. I think just 2 sentences above when I read that, whatever happens according to time is not remembered, herd mentality. But if someone does something without the support of time, non-seasonal, then it's a wonder. So Baba wants us to be or permanent transformers, not transformers in a particular season, not transformers when it's given. Then only I will be able to take care of the 6 billion souls. When you all were sharing, when I just went to 2 sentences above, and I thought that's why maybe Baba gave that kind of statement. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Sister, 2 reflections. One is, yes, just adding one reflection that the adversities when they come, when the test paper comes, then that is the time when my stage has to be stable and knowledgeful stage. Otherwise, if I do the mistake and then later on repent, then time will automatically make my stage stable later on. But that time the stage is shakeable. So that is what is the season all about. The season, everything is favorable, but out of season, even the insects and the climate, the weather, the sun conditions, wind conditions, the moisture conditions, they all differ. They are adversities to that fruit. So that fruit has got all the odds against the development. Therefore, it is Baba has related this to our day-to-day situations and the stage which we are able to maintain or not. And the second thing is that about the science, Baba gave example of how beautiful, science creates warmth in cold climates and cooler environment in a hot conditions like AC and heaters and all that. So similarly, our stage should also be, I am the creator of my stage. And with Baba's help, with Baba's company, I can always create warmth in the hearts of those who are deprived of the love and affection. And at the same time, I can create the comfortable environment, so that they can connect to Baba. They can experience those souls who are not experiencing. They can experience through me. I can be the instrument. So that Baba has given the example of science. With the power of silence is a creator, and the science is the creation. So again, Baba has brought us up to a creator state. Wonderful Murli today, and very well read by the sister also. Om Shanti.
Yeah. Thank you. Beautiful journey. Actually, when I kept my view that it was into something different direction, I was realizing it after listening the whole journey, and it gave me new perspective to this. So one thing is that I was also relating that when mangoes are without the season, they are required to be kept in storages. Then what storage is this? This is my experience only. Then when I experience, then I can only use this power. This experience is my power also. What I have, stored. Baba said that don't waste these power. So when the time comes, And time comes in the sense that I have that storage and that power, I can use it at the times of need. It's not that I will see to the time that season would come and then I will have this experience and I will solve this problem. Then it came to me after this journey. So if I have storage, full storage, that I can use that power at any point of time, and can transform others also, means I can share or I can give those fruits to other also. Thank you so much. Thank you, family.
Yes, sister, that was very beautiful churning. Like, this is the confluence age. This is the age I have to create wonders. This is the age when Baba wants me to do Kamal. This is the age when obstacles are there. This is the age when everyone wants that mango. Everyone wants liberation. Everyone wants godly power. But everything is against us. It's not giving us that. But one person is there, Baba, his power. I think this is what Baba is saying now. This is what, call it out of season, any season. What they will do with mango in the golden age, they already have everything. It's not great to create there. Now, Abhi Kamal, that is where I get my fruit. Thank you, sister. That was wonderful.
Thank you, divine family. Rakhi sister, should we go ahead with your meditation if everyone is
Yes,
over their journey?
yes, sister, we can move to meditation.
Thank you. Om Shanti. Sit in the remembrance of Baba and in the combined form in the center of my forehead, a shining little star. With this awareness that I, the soul, the responsible one, at this confluence age for making laws. I, the elevated soul, aware that I am the soul who is going to transform myself and the other souls. I, the soul, is aware of the methods of making laws. And using those methods given by the Supreme Soul, the Almighty Authority, I am making those laws under His supervision, His divine canopy. He is all the time with me, helping me transform myself using those laws. And those laws are awareness to awareness, changing my form from body consciousness to soul consciousness. Whenever I see any soul in front of me. I see a point of light shining in his forehead. I become Trikaladarshi. His Adi and Anadi is the only form I can see. Now the next transform is from attitude to attitude. Keeping the right attitude. I am the elevated soul, changing the attitude of other souls. And from vision, any type of seeing, using the right yukti, I'm able to change and able to influence those souls with my right kind of elevated action. Their actions are also becoming elevated. They are no more simple souls, sadharan souls. They are the elevated one. Each and every elevated action of mine changes the action of the soul coming in contact and connection with me. I, the soul, is responsible for transformation through all this method, as I am a creator. And every thought is my creation. Having this awareness, attitude, vision, and elevated actions, I am throughout the day will come to connection. Thank you, Baba. Thank you. Thank you, Divine.
Om Shanti. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Sonia Ben. Thank you, Divine Family, for the wonderful churning. And staying in the self-respect of who I am as a master creator for the whole day. Practicing that, we meet tomorrow morning at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.